You know, they say that it takes something like 7 years for somebody to be diagnosed with lupus, and I believe all of that. Amanda got sick so often in high school. She got her first case of what was diagnosed as mono when she was in high school. It is pretty apparent to me that she must have had it then. She went away to college. She got into Boulder. And 2 weeks into the first quarter, she came down with what they said was her second case of mono. I did not know at the time that you can't get mono more than once. When you have the right blood tests, she actually tested that it was definitely lupus. At one level, I was happy because we knew what it was. Once we started getting involved with Lupus LA, once we knew what the diagnosis was, she ended up trying to stay in college, but she couldn't. She just really couldn't. She had a lot more symptoms in those days, with fatigue being the overriding one, getting out of bed. It was just so hard. I wanted to know everything there was about it. I read Dan Wallace's book. I started going to conferences. I would look at everything that I could. I went back to New York for those conferences, and the scientists would absolutely speak over my head. I had no idea. But every now and then I could catch a kernel of something, and I would think, okay, so maybe that's going to be important in the long run. It is just so clear, the division with people who believe it's something in her head. Like, she could get up if she really wanted to. Oh yeah, it happens. I've had things said to me that are cruel because they don't believe her. And so the ones who understand know that nobody would ever choose to have a life that has to be so moderated. Not at that age, not at any age. I mean, the very first thing is Lifeline. That's really what I feel. I feel so connected to Lupus LA. Probably a big part is because caring for my daughter and trying to make sure that she has the life that she deserves. I don't know any parent that couldn't make that their life's mission. So if Lupus LA can help us, whether it's support groups, whether it's research, oh my God, get that research out there. Get it going. Like, let's find this. Let's find a cure. I now have a granddaughter, my very first grandchild. I want to make sure that there is no possibility that this granddaughter could have any of this stuff going on. How do I make sure of that? Let's get the research going. I couldn't imagine a life without being part of this organization. Lupus LA is the best organization that's out there. There are other lupus organizations. It doesn't even come close. They don't have boards like ours. They don't have the interaction. They don't provide the services that we do. I couldn't live my life without having this be part of it, because as long as my daughter has lupus, I have to do everything I can to help her. I mean, there are a variety of things. I would probably say the very first thing I would tell them is, you're going to be okay. You're going to get through this. I would learn as much as possible about it, get with a wonderful doctor, trust that doctor and do what they say. Don't fight the disease. Go with it. Take that energy and put it into your life. Do the very best you can with it, but understand that you're going to have limitations. This isn't going to be something that you can just fight through with muscle. It's accepting a lot of it, and at the same time, trying to find that fine line so that you keep pushing yourself to do the most that you can without exhausting your reserve.